Hi, and welcome to part 2 of my video series, South African Nurse Immigrating to the Netherlands or Working in the Netherlands. If you are seeing this video and you haven't seen part 1 yet, I suggest you go to my channel and look up part 1 before you continue with this video. So where was I? Verzorgende IG's, you can work as well. They're still nurses, but they're more like care workers. You still are able to do nursing care, give medication. The only difference is that you don't work in hospitals. You first need to do all sorts of documentation to verify your qualifications before you can work in a hospital. The RNs here, verpleegkundige, that's how they're known. They are on the higher rank, but we all get paid quite well. So you would have to first look for a nursing agency. That's a very big step first. First, find a nursing agency, an uitzendbureau, that can help you get into the Netherlands with a worker's visa, find you a job, give you all sorts of advice. That's what their job is to do. They recruit nurses from other countries to come work in the Netherlands because they understand that there's a nursing shortage and they're always on board to recruit anyone from other countries as long as their qualifications are recognized. So if you find the following, if you want to ask what agencies would I recommend, you can comment or you can ask me in a private message and I can give you the names. I just don't want to advertise names of different agencies now. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but I can give it to you via private message or email. All right. You can leave your email at the bottom or in a private message for me on my YouTube channel. Then they were going to tell you exactly what I'm going to tell you now. They're going to tell you about the whole BIG process, and what you need to do is update your CV. That's step number 1. Write that down. Update your CV into Dutch. Now, thank goodness for Google Translate, because that won't be a problem. But you still need to read through it and make sure it makes sense. And another thing, the Netherlands does not care about a thick CV. They do not care about all your experiences from high school up until now. They want to know you as a person. What is your previous education, the dates and the names and dates of the schools that you went to, the university that you went to, and where have you worked, work experience. So we can get to that at a later stage. But yeah, they narrow it down to 2 pages maximum with your qualifications, your work experience, your education experience, your skills, little introductory letter, and your contact details, and if you have a BIG number or not, and what languages you speak. That's all important. And you can add a photograph if you want to. It's not compulsory. Yeah, so it must be kept very simple, clear, and concise. They do not care about all your other academic achievements, from what football team you were on, or whether you were in a choir or a tennis team, or whether you played chess. That's far into the past. They just want to know you as a nurse. And if you are able to speak English and Dutch. So the next step, let me just see. Excuse me, I have it all written down. Yeah, update your CV and certificates and scan them onto an email file or a USB onto your computer that you can send to the uitzendbureau, to the recruitment agency, because they want to know you first. They want to see how they can help you. Then you will have to create a profile on BIG, B-I-G, or CIBG. It's they will also give you the website address for that. But if you type in nursing in the Netherlands, the BIG title will immediately pop up. Let me give you an example of how it looks. It's the Ministerie van Volksgezondheid, Welzijn en Sport. Looks like this. That's the icon, CIBG. Look for that on the internet and start making your profile, because it has a little step-by-step process that can help you to set up your digital profile as a nurse applying for the Netherlands. Then you need to make copies of everything and put it on a USB or keep it in your computer somewhere, so that if you ever need to print out copies, they're ready. You don't have to get them certified just yet. Rather wait for like maybe the last 2 weeks before you leave, so that they are valid for 3 months at least. And I'm talking about your certificates and diplomas. The other thing you really, really need to do is go to DIRCO and get your unabridged birth certificate and your marriage certificate apostilled. If you're not married and you're in a relationship and you're both coming over, the Netherlands government needs proof that you are in a relationship with that person. And the Uitzendbureau will tell you the same thing. They will ask you for like conversations on your phone. It's a bit invasive, I know. They'll ask for photographs of you and that person that you're in a relationship with. They need to know that you are in a genuine relationship and you're both willing to go over by choice. It's a human trafficking safety. That's all I'm saying. It's just a process that they need to follow for genuine relationships and commitments to immigration, because it's a big step. They know that. Now, this is what apostille documents look like. It has got a green ribbon and the actual stamp. It's all embossed, but it has the South African logo on, like the coat of arms. And it must be signed, and you must never separate the copy of the document from the apostille document. It's sealed, it's bound. It's bound by a ribbon like this, see? So it mustn't come off. You must not separate this copy. This is the birth certificate of mine. My husband has his own. And this is our marriage certificate, I believe. Yeah, this is our marriage certificate. So that's important. You do not have to get your certificates, like your degree and those sort of things, apostilled. I don't think that's necessary. Just your birth certificate and marriage certificate. By DIRCO, DIRCO. They are the only real, genuine people that get it properly certified. Next, you will, okay, just trying to think about everything that I need to give advice on. Keep your SANK registration. Keep it. Do not voluntarily remove yourself from SANK, because you're still going to need some documents from there further down the line. And from your university, you need academic transcripts. What are those? I'm not talking about your plain academic record. They need, the Uitzendbureau and BIG will want transcripts, proper ones. They're quite a lot of pages. This is a description of every class you attended and the hours that you have worked in practicals and theory, and what subjects you learned and what were your marks for it. It's a bit of it's your whole study academic experience. Okay, I'm nearly out of time. So we've left off with academic transcripts. Follow for part 3.